Welcome back to this week's episode of EVTV.
Ms. Pedro is one of the most well-liked teachers at our school.
Let's take a look at why she decided to come and move to the U.S.
My name is Ana Pedro, and my position at this school is I am a Spanish teacher.
Ms. Pedro is an exchange teacher from Spain who moved here with her family to live and teach in the U.S.
I moved to the USA 2 years ago. This is my second year here, and I moved because it was something that it was always in my mind. It was my dream to travel, to know another culture, to learn, to refresh my English, to live abroad. I think teaching is more or less the same, but here you work more. I work more hours in class, and there we go from 8 to 2, and then we go home. We don't have lunch at school, so we go home, and then in the afternoon we don't come back. And here is longer, but I only have 2 preps, which is less work than there, because there I teach 7 different subjects, and we don't have the same schedule every day, so we just teach 3 or 4 days the same subject, but every day is at a different time.
Moving to the U.S. has had its surprises, especially since the cultures are so different.
We are more physical, more touchy. We tend to hug ourselves or kiss ourselves, and here, in general, people are like distant, a bit more distant than they are in Spain. I usually hug my students, kiss them, and it's something that we all do. But here, when I came here, it was like shocking, because yes, they need their space. I think I'm gonna come back to my school in Spain, and I don't know, maybe I will apply what I have learned here, which is a lot, to my teaching there. But my plans is just coming back to my life as it was before.
With Eagle Valley Student Media, this has been Allie and Cooper.
So this is an exchange program that the Ministry of Education in Spain has with some of the states in the United States. So teachers are allowed to have a visa, a working visa, to come here. So it is called exchange because we bring our culture, we bring our language, and this is why we share with our students.
Every year we like to take the opportunity to showcase some work from students in the Intro to Journalism class.
This year, they decided to ask their fellow students their opinions on the possibility of a TikTok ban in the U.S.
Recently, Senator Rubio and Representative Gallagher introduced bipartisan legislation to ban TikTok.
I want to ban TikTok for a very simple reason. They allow the Chinese Communist Party to gain access to all of the private data on any device in America that's using TikTok.
According to a report by TechCrunch, in 2021, the average time kids and teens spent on TikTok grew to 91 minutes a day. It is no surprise that teenagers and students use TikTok as a form of social media. How are students at our school affected by TikTok?
It's hard to explain, but it brings me joy in a way. It helps me express my feelings in a way, and it just knows what I want to watch in different times.
I feel like I just never really had a need to have TikTok on my phone. It wasn't something that was appealing or that I desired to have. I think yes, my peers are definitely reliant on TikTok for a source of content. Possibly too much.
I definitely like it, but my parents definitely don't like it as much because I use it a lot. But I think I had about 9 hours the other day on it.
So I personally feel that TikTok is something not productive to society. I don't think that it's something important that everyone should have, and I feel like it does a little bit more harm than it does good. I particularly remember seeing TikTok in a negative light was in one of my English classes. A couple girls sitting in the front row were making a TikTok during the lesson, and I personally cringed.
While some find TikTok unproductive, others find it beneficial.
I know I see people laugh because of it too, so that can be something positive, but it varies between person to person.
One day I was watching cooking, and it definitely made me want to cook more. I think it's had a positive influence because I've been cooking more, and I use recipes from TikTok.
So how would this potential ban affect teenagers at Eagle Valley?
I personally could not care less about the possibility of TikTok being banned in the United States.
I think it would be pretty hard on me because I use it a lot, but I definitely would keep going with my life.
But I feel like after a while, some new app is going to come along, and that'll be the new trend, the new fad, and people will forget TikTok ever existed.
According to CNN, Congress is actively pushing its efforts against TikTok, but there is still ongoing debate about what a nationwide ban would entail and what power the U.S. government has over the social media platform. With the TikTok ban looming, only time will tell how students will be affected. With Eagle Valley Student Media, this has been Jenna, Caitlin, and Jack.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of
EVTV. See you next week.